feel sorry for her. So welcome to my Monday week that happened walk and talk. If you want to ask a question, let me know where you're joining from, jump in. But wow, I want to talk about a couple of things going on this week. And one of them is a poor lady running for office in Michigan. I believe, and I haven't been able to totally verify this, that she's the same woman that did the testimony in Michigan, where she was like, have you checked that? Have you checked? I mean, it's just like crazy stuff. And so this is a Christian woman running for office in Michigan. And it's such an example of what right-wing Christianity has become and what can happen when we get stuck in a mindset that we can no longer hear truth. And for so many Christians who have been stuck in sort of this prophetic end times mindset, this is the stuff you can start to believe. So I'm going to play this video for you, and let's see if I can figure
Experiment.
Okay, there it's up on YouTube. Let me flip you around on TikTok and just see what American Christianity has become in this season. Here we go.
This is an experimental vaccine that has aborted baby tissue in it. This right here, this is solid evidence. We are definitely in
solid evidence.
Look at what they're doing in other countries. They're putting people in camps. What do people not understand here? I mean, is this? I can't
putting
even
people in camps. See that,
it is the
that desire for oppression
in the Bible.
End times.
This has something to do with, I believe, the mark of the beast. I do. It is. I mean, there's every sign is there. This is
every sign is there. I mean, again, I somewhat feel sorry and wrestled with whether I should play this video or not, because I feel sorry for this woman. Like so many Christians, she's been groomed for this moment to believe crazy, crazy stuff. The QAnon cabal, that the president of the United States is a blood-sucking baby eater. And I have many Christian friends who believe that it's true. And I just want to say, we talk some about what a fixed mindset versus a growth mindset looks like. Romans 12:2 says, don't be conformed to the age. Don't get stuck in your echo bubble so you don't lose your ability to have eyes to see and ears to hear. And this is just absolute craziness. And so there was one other thing I wanted to show. Let's see if I can find it now. I hate to give Pastor Greg Locke of Texas any oxygen, because I think he is absolutely 100%. I started to say crazy, but I don't think that's true. I think he may truly just be out for attention and really enjoy the attention that he gets for being super, super crazy. And so let me play what Greg Locke, and again, I apologize for playing. I hate to give this guy publicity and space, but I just think it's important today for us to see what Christianity has become under this right-wing absolute nuttiness, so that we can know this is dangerous. It's concerning me deeply on what this has become. So I'm going to share this from my Twitter account. So here we go. Let me flip my camera around on TikTok, and hopefully you can see it and hear it okay on TikTok. Okay, here we go.
I've been right about all of it. We've been right about all of it. Woo! Yes. Yes.
I mean, this is nuts. This
These
is a
wicked
church
fools
service
don't win in the end.
on a Sunday morning in America,
They don't win in the end.
in a tent, mind you.
So all this fear bull crap is that. It is bull crap. Say amen. I know you've never been to a church where a pastor told you to say amen after I said bull crap.
Because they consider bull crap a cuss word.
It's better than what I want to say.
Well, say bullshit if you really believe it.
I call it real BS, biblical stupidity.
I call this complete stupidity. Correct.
Biblical stupidity.
This is one of the
I know
stupidest
I wasn't gonna say
videos
nothing about
I've
it, but
ever
I think I
seen.
feel froggy enough. I'm going to jump right now and just say this. I am not apologizing for what I said on this platform last week.
He said he would kick people out of the church if they wore a mask.
The Delta variant was nonsense then. It is nonsense now. You will not wear masks in this church. You will not wear masks in this church.
Pro-life.
I'm telling you right now, do not get vaccinated.
You're not pro-life.
Do not get vaccinated.
You're
I don't care what you
pro-partisanship.
think about me. I don't need your money. I don't need your hand
You
clap.
just want attention.
I don't need more people on social media
Yeah,
to
you
follow
do.
me. I ain't following along with it. Joe Biden's days are numbered.
Crazy conspiracy theory. Here we go.
I've told you the whole time this election was fraudulent. We got so much proof. The only people that can deny it are crack-smoking, demon-possessed leftists.
There you go. Crack smoking, demon possessed leftists. I mean, is it not the craziest thing you've ever seen? And this is Christianity in America today. Truly beyond belief. Deborah on YouTube says it's hard to watch. He's a showboater. Yeah, I truly believe that he now is out for attention and followers. I think he's loving the attention. That's why, again, I said I hesitate to give him any more publicity. But in Jeremiah chapter 5, as I've told you guys before, if you followed me for a while, Jeremiah was telling the church of his day, the prophets prophesy falsely. The leaders lead out of what the prophets are saying, and my people like it that way. So what will you do when the end comes? And I think that's what we're seeing in videos of this poor woman who believes people are being put in camps all over the world for not taking the vaccine, who believes the vaccine is the mark of the beast. I can't tell you how many times I've had pastors in churches or evangelists or, the traveling preachers come in and tell us this is the mark of the beast, barcodes, debit cards. These are the start of that end times mark of the beast. Let me tell you something, guys. The mark of the beast in the Bible is talking about Nero. Nero was the beast. The Caesar of Rome was the beast, and the mark was you had to wear his mark. 666 was the mark. And the writings of Revelation with John was about the end of the Roman Empire, not the end of the world. It was about the alliteration of Genesis mixed with how John, who was in exile, basically put in prison by the Roman Empire, was telling the Roman Empire, you're going to meet your end. Now, Matthew 24, another passage that people like to use for end times, I believe was describing the destruction of Jerusalem in 70 AD, which occurred, one of the most brutal destructions of a people group in a city ever. Don't allow yourself to be caught in the echo bubble of this craziness.
Experimental vaccine that has aborted baby tissue in it. This right here, this is solid evidence. We are definitely in the end times.
Solid evidence that we're in the end times. Christians, we've gone way off the grid of reasonable, normal thought. I promise you, this is not the end times. I promise you, this is not the book of Revelation come to life. We can make the book of Revelation fit any era of history we want to make it fit if we really want to. But Christians have been crafted and groomed for this moment, and they're easily being manipulated now because all of their information is coming from an echo chamber. And so when we say what you're saying is not true, they have no idea that it's not true because their only source of information, their church and their favorite right-wing news network, tells them otherwise. And everybody in their circle tells them otherwise. So there is no ability to have eyes to see or ears to hear another thought. I pray that people find it, but mostly what I want to do is give permission who have left it to step out and say, I'm not that anymore. And we don't need to fix that anymore. I believe those people have made their decision to live in that echo chamber, and they're not going to be able to come out of it. So don't feel like we have to go fix that. Let's go forward into what's happening in this season. That's my encouragement for today. That's my eInspire for today. Let me invite you to know that I do personal emotional well-being coaching. And sometimes when we struggle with this, and this is an extreme, but the other thing that I'm talking about on TikTok today, if you check out my TikTok videos, one of them is my daily affirmation to myself and my personal time of mindfulness, because I want to be intentional every day to tell myself the story I heard growing up as a Christian boy, that God is ready to strike me dead, leave me behind, turn his back on me at any moment when I make a mistake, is not the truth of the story of me. And I will no longer allow shame to be a factor in my life. And every day I spend time to intentionally change the story to say, I am good and I deserve good things to happen. And sometimes we need coaching to help us start to be intentional about changing that story. And that's what I do. I help people, particularly business people, leaders, thought leaders, to start to say, how can you really walk in your purpose in this next season of life? And if that's something that's interesting to you, if you've ever thought of having an emotional well-being coach, I would love for you to DM me, email me, contact me through YouTube or TikTok, and let me tell you what I do. And let's see if we can make it work for you in your life. I've got a great new cohort starting at the end of the month. My training has group learning, online curriculum and journaling, and one-on-one meetings with me. And so if you like my message and what I'm putting out there, I may be somebody that can help walk you through this as your personal well-being coach. So send me a DM, send me an email, send me a message through YouTube, and let's connect and see if I can help. Let's not get stuck in any bubble that tells us we're less than what we are. Okay? Bless you guys. Have an amazing day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.